You want to share the intro, or did you send that out to people?
I sent it out, but I can still read it, because like I want them to know like what a blessing it is to have you here, even though it's just my mom and my sister, but that's okay.
Okay.
So Chinelo and Mommy, this is a friend of mine, Tashina Gonzalez, and we met the first time in person at convention this year. But even though I didn't know her, I hadn't met her before then, she still was willing to help me out and help me come up with ideas on my business, even though she didn't know who I was. So like I'm just like really grateful for that, and just love that part about you. So she's very empowering and very willing to help other people. Tashina has been with Young Living for 4.5 years, and she's a silver leader. She works full-time in the automotive industry, and she spends 20 hours per week doing Bible preaching in Spanish. 5 years ago, she was sick and tired of being sick and tired with hormone allergy, skin, pain issues, and more. Young Living came into her life and accelerated her learning into natural support and remedies. Despite her already busy life, she knew she had to share this knowledge with others and start to do so right away. She currently is supporting the education of leaders and team members in the US, Canada, Ecuador, Mexico, Kenya, and Sweden. She has over 400 videos on health and education on YouTube, of which 100 of them are in Spanish. And recently, she was blessed to speak at a local rally to a group of 1,200 plus people. So presenting Tashina Gonzalez.
All righty. So first of all, we always got to start off with the oil. The oil that I am putting on right now, so grab an oil and put one on, is freedom. That is what we are talking about today. So this is what I have in my diffuser, and this is what I'm going to put on my wrist, so that this is what is on my mind. And so just a little bit more about me. So I am in the automotive industry, which is like the thing to do here in Michigan, and I'm a 6-figure earner. So I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this to bless other people and for my freedom. And I know that this is a vehicle that can help many people. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the Young Living opportunity. So we're not talking about specifics about oils today. You can get that information from the person that invited you to this call. I also have videos on the South Africa kit and the international kit, and my sister has videos. So if you want more oil-based in health education, we can get that to you. But today we are talking about opportunity and freedom and abundance. So I have a presentation that I'm going to share with you guys. So let me share my screen. So again, this is the Young Living opportunity that we are talking about. And you can take it as far as you want to. But once you know about the oils and you have been blessed with the oils, you have the obligation to make sure that other people know about that blessing. So just write down for yourself right now, what is your goal? Again, it's whatever you want. Do you just want to get your kit for free and then get your 100 PV or 100 equivalent of US dollars paid for every month? If that's your goal, then we can help you do that. Do you want to earn extra for vacations and splurges? Like that's what Young Living does for me. Like if people who are friends with me and have followed me, I've been to Alaska this year, I've been to Europe this year, I just got back from Mexico. So my Young Living check pays for all of my products, plus it gives me additional to splurge and do any vacations and bless my team to have any samples that they need on hand at all times. Replace a part or full-time job. That's my long-term goal. So right now, I make about maybe 10% of what my income is, but my goal is without a doubt to replace a 6-figure income with Young Living within the next 1 to 2 years. Pay off debt and mortgage. Retire early so you can make this a full-time income, earn residual income for life, build and join a community of health and wellness focused individuals. So if you're just looking for a community, you can do that as well. What's it not going? Let me just make sure. PowerPoint is not moving. Okay. I don't think this was actually on the first page. Give me 1 second. Okay, so again, we're about wellness, purpose, and abundance. You heard a little bit of my story. The wellness is what attracted me to it. I've had so much more wellness. I've been very focused on my goals, and our ultimate goal is abundance. So this is the income potential. And after this, we're actually going to look at the actual income disclosure statement. But this is what is possible. And I know, like, when you look at the top of it, it looks like that's crazy. I don't understand that. I can't even fathom that. So just pick, where do you need to be on this chart right now? Maybe you're just a distributor right now. Maybe you're not getting the check yet. How would your life change if you just hit star in the next 3 months? Wouldn't it be awesome to every month get a check for $75 and you could buy the Young Living products that your family needs without an issue, and you wouldn't have to worry about it? What would your life be if you could hit senior star in the next 3 months, which is a very doable goal? Getting to senior star in 3 months is a very doable goal. What would your life be like if you had an extra $502 per month, US dollars? How would that change your life? Do you have somebody in your home that's working part-time or selling things, and they would be able to get rid of that? That's what happened for my sister. She was able to replace her part-time income and homeschool her kids and fulfill some of her dreams because she got to executive. What would your life be like if you had an extra 2,000 US dollars per month? So that's the level that I'm at. As you can see, the average silver makes 2,000 a month. I just got back from Mexico, and in Mexico, I saw 115 people cross stage that are making that in US dollars. In Mexico, the yearly household income, so usually a family of 4, is 12,000 US dollars. The household income here in the US is $58,000. Even when you factor in that the cost of living is lower, we still make 2.5 times what they make in Mexico. And the products still cost the same. So they're taking hold of this dream, and they are making sure that they share it with people, and they are winning. And the products are worth it. The price of the products are worth it. Now, because of the areas that we're working in with our individuals in certain areas in Africa, the products are not too expensive, and they're worth it, but unfortunately we have to deal with customs, right? So, and Young Living has nothing to do with that. Young Living doesn't set US customs, and they don't set import customs. But the way that we drive that down is supply and demand. When we get enough volume, we can get the customs prices down. When we get enough volume, we can get a warehouse in the country. So we have to take the responsibility of that, and we have to be the first ones, and we have to do the hard. And if we do the hard, then it'll eventually get easy. And as you go up this ladder, it'll get better and better. So then the next one is gold. So gold is what my goal is within the next 3 months. And that will get me on my way to paying off a lot of my debt and what I need to be. And platinum is my goal by this time next year. And that will get me well on my way to paying off all my debt and replacing the income that I have. And then we're blessed with having a lot of, 2 weeks ago when we had our rally, that rally that we had 1,200 people at, we were blessed to have diamonds and crown diamonds and royal crown diamonds that were speaking there. So it is real. It does exist. One of the diamonds that speaks always says that the average income for a diamond is $35,000 a month, but some people are like her are above average. So I've seen her fly her people places. I've seen her buy 150 people gifts when they went to conventions. So it is real and it does exist, but just focus on where do you need to be in the next 3 months, and then your leader can help you get a plan to get there. So as you guys already know, what is the investment for Young Living? If you are already a member, all you need is your starter kit. You've already invested. And then your goal when you first get your kit, or if you haven't done it yet, is to enroll 4 new members with the premium starter kit. That way you get your kit paid for and you get $40 extra. So going forward, if you sign someone up, that would be your goal to help them. When they get their kit within that 4-week period, how can you help them get their best friend, their mom, their sister, their sister-in-law, and their cousin on board so that they could get their kit for free and they can see the opportunity? So these are some of the terms and definitions when it comes to talking about our commission plan or how we actually make money that we're gonna have reference. So a distributor or member is the individual that gets 24% off retail prices so they can participate in the compensation plan if they so choose, but they never have to. A customer pays a higher price, retail prices, and cannot ever earn commissions. Enroller is the distributor responsible for signing up a new member to Young Living. They're eligible for the Fast Start and Start Living bonuses, which we will get into. A sponsor is a member's direct upline and main support. Many times, the sponsor is the same as the enroller. An enroller can give their new member a different sponsor within the first 20 days after a new member is enrolled. Changing an enrollee sponsor allows you to strategically lay out your organization leg or lineage or line. Volume is the commissionable value of the product or a distributor purchases each month. So that's what your organization is worth. Your personal volume, PV, is in a given calendar month what you purchase plus personally sponsored customer or retail sales. Your organizational group volume is the total amount of commissionable or what you get paid on sales volume generated by you and everyone in your organization in a calendar month. And legs, a leg is formed by a distributor who has 100 PV and includes the organizational group volume of their downline. To qualify for ranks of executive, so that $500 US a month and above, separate legs or separate lines or separate organizations of specified volume are required. So if you choose to take advantage of the Young Living opportunity, you have to be on Essential Rewards. So that's why one of our first goals is to get you to start as soon as possible so that you can get part of that order paid for. Essential Rewards is when you receive points back toward free product. So it is our monthly wellness box that you can change every month. And currently for months 1 through 3, you get 10% back. Months 4 through 24, you get 20% back, and months 25 plus, you get 25% back. You get free gifts at months 3, 6, and 9, plus a special loyalty essential oil blend at 1 year. And there's special promotions, reduced shipping fees, and there's only a minimum of 50 PV per month. And you can change your order monthly and cancel at any time. So this is, again, the best way to ensure that you receive all your commissions and earn the most points and free products. So if you choose to take advantage of the Young Living opportunity, you have to be on Essential Rewards. So there are 5 ways that you get paid with the Young Living opportunity. From distributor through executive rank, you can have the Start Living bonus, the Fast Start bonus, the Essential Rewards bonus, Rising Star bonus, and Unilevel Commission. And to receive your earned commission for each scenario, you must meet the corresponding ways. So you can get the Start Living and the Fast Start bonus when you purchase 50 plus PV or an equivalent of about $50 US or point value per calendar month. In order to get the bonus or the freebie, the first freebie for Essential Rewards, you need to purchase 100 PV or 100 point volume or close to an equivalent of $100 US per calendar month to get the first freebie when it comes to Essential Rewards. and in order to get the Rising Start, as well as Unilevel Commission. So, and we're gonna get into what all that is. There's gonna be a slide that explains each one of these in detail. And in order to get the Rising Star bonus, you have to be on Essential Rewards. You have to do 100 PV or point value, or about $100 US in Essential Rewards. So in order to get all the commissions, again, it has to be on Essential Rewards, and it needs to be 100 PV point value, or about $100 US. So again, we're going to get into the details of each one of these in the following slides. So, Essential Rewards bonus. If a member enrolls with the Premium Starter Kit and signs up for Essential Rewards with a 100 PV order at the same time, the enroller will earn an additional $15 bonus paid out along with the starter kit bonus. For the bonus to apply, the ER order must process successfully the following month. In other words, the member must enroll with their Premium Starter Kit and sign up for Essential Rewards in the first month. The second month, Essential Rewards must process with 100 point value for the enroller to qualify. So I am the person, I sign up my sister, and when I sign up my sister, I explain to my sister, hey, this is a lifestyle. This isn't just stuff to have around your house once in a while. If you really want to benefit, you want to start month 1 with the Premium Starter Kit, month 2 with the Thieves Kit, month 3 with Ninja Red to really change your life. So I'm going to sign you up on our Essential Rewards with your kit this month, and I'm going to encourage you to get Thieves next month. When her Thieves processes, you get an extra $15 for making sure you promote the lifestyle. The Start Living bonus. So you earn a one-time $25 cash bonus when your new personally enrolled distributor orders a Premium Starter Kit. Basic kits, which are a cheaper kit with just one oil, do not qualify. The Fast Start bonus is that you earn 25% up to $200 each on your new personally enrolled distributor order during the first 3 calendar months. When a member you enroll someone else, you earn a 10% bonus up to $80 each on the newly enrolled distributor in the first 3 calendar months. So going back to how I started, here's me. I sign up my sister, and she gets the Premium Starter Kit. And so from the Premium Starter Kit, because she bought the Premium Starter Kit, I get $25 one time. I then also get another $25 because of the Fast Start. And then in that second month, I'm gonna get, if she orders the Thieves Kit, and we say that the Thieves Kit is around $100, it's a little bit more again, then I'm gonna get another 25% off of that. So I'll get another $25. Plus, if that was on Essential Rewards, then I would get $15. And again, that goes for 3 calendar months. And so that is an incentive for us to make sure that we get our individuals signed up on the lifestyle and ordering the things that they need in the first 3 months, because that Fast Start only lasts the month that they're enrolled, the next month, and the month after. Does anyone have any questions so far?
If you have questions, unmute yourself, because I muted everyone. So if you have any questions, just unmute and then say something.
And I know it's like a lot of stuff to take in. The thing that you just need to remember is get people started with the Premium Starter Kit and get them onto the monthly program, and continue to go over this information over and over, and it'll become clearer. One of the things that I did in the beginning is every time I got my check, I would open it up in my virtual office. You can open it up and it'll tell you where everything came from. So it'll say, this is your Fast Start, and it'll say, you got this amount from this person, and this is your Unilevel. And that helped me to understand where, you know, how the commissions worked. So, all right. So this is a very important portion and something to be aware of, the rising star bonus. So again, you have to be on Essential Rewards, our monthly auto ship program, and you have to spend 100 point value or an equivalent of about 100 US dollars. When you do that and you sign up 3 people also on 100 point value Essential Rewards, then they create teams. Those 3 people sign up at least 2 people, or they order a certain amount, but they create teams where they each have 300 on their teams, 300 each organizational group volume. Then you get an additional share of the company's profits. And this is something that companies do all the time. Like they will give you company profits based on something. And this usually is an equivalent of an extra $50 in your check. And then it goes on from there. So if you then are able to get a total of 5 people that are on 100 PV, point value, Essential Rewards, and they grow their groups to 500, then you get a total of 3 shares. So that'd be an extra 150. And if you're able to then continue to grow those people so that you have 2 at 100, 2 additional, so a total of 7 at 100 PV. And now you're going to have these, probably the first people you sign up, their organizations are at 1,000 in total. So their team underneath them are 1,000, you get 3 shares. So 6 shares in total. And at the end of the day, it's just increasing your check. One of the reasons why this is so important is because this structure, these legs, these lines, these organizations that we talked about, is what you will need to take you to the top of the company. You only really need 7 legs, different separate organizations to take you to the top of the company. So this sets you up for that success, number 1. And number 2, when you complete this whole structure, you are very close to, if not, depending on how the different organizations grow, executive at this time. So then this is our long-term residual commission. This is our Unilevel Commission. So after month 3 and month 4, you then get Unilevel Commission, and that continues throughout. So the individuals that are just distributors, they have not grown their organization so that they have 500 in organizational group volume or more, are only paid on their first level and their second level. So say I sign up my sister and then she signs up her husband, I'm only paid on those 2 levels. Once I reach star, I am paid on 3 levels. When I reach senior star, I'm paid on 4 levels. And at executive, I am paid on 5 levels. And you can see the percentages at each. And again, I know this is a lot of information and I know that it's overwhelming. The way I understood this and figured it out was actually opening up my check in the virtual office and looking at it, and it became clearer. And you're definitely gonna have to go over this several times. But the point is, remember that after month 4, you move to Unilevel Commission only. And so this is gonna be a little bit lower, but you're always encouraged to continue to sign up people on a monthly basis, which will give you more fast start. But a healthy organization really has about 70% Unilevel, because these are the people that are ordering month after month after month after they've gotten their kit when they're on Essential Rewards. So this is what you need to achieve each rank. So when you place an order of 50 or PV, you're only at 100 or really 400 or less, you're just a distributor. In order to reach the rank of star, you need to spend 100 in point value, or 100 and about an equivalent of US dollars. And then your organization has to be 500. So say I decide to spend 150, and then I sign up my sister and she decides to spend 150. I'm now at 300. And then she signs up her husband and he spends 100. Now I'm at 400. And then he signs up his mom. I'm at 500 and I've hit star. So that's how you hit the rank of star. And remember, star is when you will get a check of about $75 on average a month. So if I sign them up on Essential Rewards and we get past the 3 months, and then I continue to sign up maybe one person per month, then I can be sure that I will get about $75 per month. The next rank is Senior Star. So what I have to spend on a monthly basis as a minimum doesn't change. It's always going to be a minimum of 100 in point value. But now I'm going to work with those people that I signed up. So maybe I signed up my sister, I signed up my best friend. I've already got my sister in the previous month. She was already at 400. So I'm going to help her sign up a few other people, and I'm going to try to get her to 1,000. And then I'm going to sign up my best friend. I'm going to help her hit star, and then I'm going to sign up my cousin in another state, and I'm going to help her hit star, and then I'm Senior Star because I've helped 2 new people get star, and I helped my sister get to 1,000. And then Executive is going to be the same qualification for yourself, 100 point value. And now I'm going to take that organization that I was working with, and I'm going to help my sister reach Senior Star, and I'm going to help the other 2 people that I got started get up to 1,000 and have the goal of the following month to be Senior Star. So if I get the 2 people that I already have to 1,000 and 1,000, and then my sister gets to Senior Star 2,000, I then have 4,000 in total, and I'm an executive. And so this is where we talk about those separate legs or lines or organizations. At executive, I have to have 2 different organizations at least. I can have more, and I have to have 1,000 in those 2 organizations. So I have to help my best friend get to 1,000, and I have to help at least one other person get to 1,000, but in total I have to have 4,000. We also have something called the Elite Express program, and this rewards individuals for ranking up fast. It's very detailed, and once you start and you hit Senior Star, you get bonuses for hitting the next level in a certain amount of months, and all the details are in our virtual office. So then what's next? Once you have a firm grip on the terms, definitions, and ways to earn, it's time to start sharing your love for Young Living, enrolling new members, and building your organization based on the layout of the Rising Star bonus. If you need help with strategic placement so that you can effectively structure your organization, then you contact your nearest leader. And then once you reach, maybe Senior Star, you can talk to someone about how to get silver. So again, that Rising Star was when we saw we had 7 organizations. So when it talks about strategic placement, what that means is making sure that people that naturally fit and will work together go in the same organization. So when I think of people, I'm going to think of my family members that all live near each other. I'm going to think of my church members. I'm going to think of my the parents that my kids play with. I'm going to think of the people at work. I'm going to think of my friends that live out of state, my friends that live in another city that I was in. And we're going to strategically put them all in the same group because it makes sense for them to naturally work together. So that's when I was mentioning my sister, and then she's signing up her husband. Well, they're related, so that don't even make sense. And then he signs up his mom. It doesn't matter if I'm the one that talks to them first or if they talk to them themselves. It makes sense for them to get in that same line because it's a natural fit for them to all work together. So then this is just some information. You can find this in your virtual office about the Young Living Income Disclosure Statement. There's a lot of words here, but one of the most important things here on this slide is at the bottom left. It says that 89.5% are just preferred customers. So they're just individuals that order on a regular basis and they never sign anyone else up. And that's okay. We love those people. And if that's where you are right now, you can continue to stay at that level. But you have individuals on this call who are a senior star, who are executive, and who are silvers, which means you have individuals that are here and got together and willing to help you that are in the top 10% of this company. So I just wanted you guys to know how blessed you are for these people coming in and giving you this information. So if we can help you to just reach star, which may seem like just a little bit with that $75 a month, that's a great start. And that puts you in the top 10% of the entire company. And again, that is a great goal to try to do even in the next 30 days, or at the very least by the end of the year. And hitting senior star executive is a great goal to make by the next 3 months. It's very doable. And then this is, again, you can download this in your virtual office. It's just more information about the statistics, what each makes on average, about how long it takes to get there, where it is. So again, I'm a silver. So a silver and platinum is 3% of the company. So I'm in the top 3% of the company. And then this is just the income disclosure statement again. So on average, it takes about a year for people to hit star because a lot of times they just start out using the products. It takes on average about 19 months for people to hit senior star. So if you haven't shared up until now, you don't have to worry about that. That's typical, that's normal. But again, where do you want to be right now? What would help you in the next 3 months? And where do you want to be a year from now? A year is going to pass anyway. Wouldn't it be awesome
I think you should
a year from now if you had an extra $2,000 a month in your organization?
Where's your button?
And this is just how to connect with me. So we talked about how I have a lot of videos. The majority of the videos that I have are educational, like natural ways to lower blood pressure or natural ways to alleviate pain. So if you'd like to follow me on YouTube, it's just my name and it's spelled there for you. And then I'm on Instagram at SweetCanela5. And then I actually do Facebook classes on a regular basis, at least once a month, one in English, one in Spanish. I have one Tuesday. So if you want to follow my Facebook page, and I always start out all of my classes inviting everyone to it. And at the end, I say, please get back with the person that invited you. So it's a way for you to have a tool and be able to share with other people as well. And then I really don't use Twitter that much, but that's my Twitter handle. And so that is what I had to share with you guys today. So I will stop sharing my screen. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, like I said, I know it's overwhelming. The whole point is, where do you want to be and who can you share with? And then working with an individual so that you can make that happen in the next 3 months.
Hey, Tashina. I just want to kind of ask a question, but add a little bit because this is obviously being recorded. So we're going to be sharing this with other people in our Africa teams in different countries. What would you say is probably the best way to help people get started so that you're building your organizations if financial aspects are an issue, because it is in USD. So that's not uncommon to hear people say that some things are expensive to start for a starter kit. What would probably be the best way to help people?
Yeah, so again, the products are worth it. They're worth the price. When we go back to the quality of the products are worth it, but that shipping cost is really hard to get over. So one of the best strategies that I heard recently, and one of the ways that people are killing it in Mexico, which again, they make 1/4 of what we make here. Therefore, to them, the price seems like it's 4 times as much, is that they will find 3 people right away that want the kit. And so they will split the cost of it together. They'll say, hey, I can save $50 per week or $50 every 2 weeks. And they'll take those 3 people and they'll put the $50 together, or the 55, whatever it would be. So they have that 165, and then they'll purchase their first kit. And then they just pull a name out of a hat who gets that first kit. And then they all pull their money together to get the second kit, and they all pull their money together to get the third kit. And so one person gets the benefit way earlier rather than them all saving up separately for that kit. So that's one of the strategies that will work for them. And then, so in Africa, maybe it needs to be 4 people, right? Maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't looked up what the average price, what the average income is there. Maybe it has to be 4 people. So I would say if you are a prospect and you don't have your kit yet, go find 3 people that you think would be interested, and then contact us and we can help work out a strategy for you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think that'll be really beneficial, because like you mentioned, shipping sometimes may be a little bit of a barrier, but the more people you have pulling their resources together, the easier it's going to be to get those products into the country, so that everybody can start experiencing Young Living as soon as possible. Thank you.
Does anyone else have questions? Ada, do you have any questions? Rosaline? So Tashina, how do we, so especially in like countries like Mexico or like in Africa with the issue of income, how do we encourage people to get on ER right away? Like how do we help them, I guess, see the value of it and help them get on essential rewards? Have you had any help with that, or any insight into that?
So I think the most important thing is to make sure that we do a wellness consultation with them. So, and if you guys don't have one, I have one in English, and then you can, like, I've had to modify mine for Canada and Sweden so far, and I still have to translate it into Spanish, honestly. But so if you don't have a wellness consultation, I could give you a basis for that in English, and you guys can translate it to what you need. And also take a look at your budget, right? So when it comes to starting with the premium starter kit and then your next month getting thieves, well, we're not trying to get you to spend more money. We're trying to get you to buy better toothpaste, better cleaning products. And so that money should actually come from your household budget that you already have. And it's going to be higher quality, and it's going to last you longer. So one of the check boxes on the wellness consultation is, I would like a healthier home. So having that wellness consultation and then letting them know that you're going to check in with them once every 2 weeks. Like my girl in Sweden, I checked on her this morning, and that wellness consult happens whether or not they get on Essential Rewards right away, because we know the oils will last a little bit, number one, and they have something for every system of the body. And it's all encompassing. So some of the goals on the wellness consultation are going to be exercise more, drink more water.
Mhm.
And we need to check in with them on that because we are a whole total wellness company.
Okay.
And then obviously helping them get a check right away too is also helpful.
Yeah, helping them share with someone.
Any other questions, guys? So yeah, freedom, guys, freedom. That's what we're working on. So we're working on abundance, whether it is financial or time freedom. For me right now, I'm working for my time freedom. So I want to spend more time with all of my family and travel even more than I have been. So that's what we're working on.
N'obuga onye ahụ ọkwa onye masturbated herself. All two things you need.
Do you have a question? I think is it Jose or do you have a question? I guess not.
So how can someone send his question?
How do you do what?
Send your question.
How do you sign up a person?
Okay. I'm just trying to, although I came in late here to know where you people started. So I don't know if there is any way I can know how you started. I know the person. I just came in late after when everything has gone far.
Okay, so we can send you information afterwards on how you actually sign someone up. But you would go through the website and we can get you all that information.
So I need to go to the website so that I can get more information.
So
We can.
all of the application and how you actually sign up is on the website. And we do have a video that explains everything that comes in the kit as well.
Okay.
And we also recorded this so you can watch it from the beginning as well.
Okay. Okay. So does anyone have any questions for Tashina? We're about to close the call. If you have something, speak up. And it doesn't matter if you think it's not important or if it doesn't sound right, just whatever if you have a question, whatever it is, just go ahead and ask it and so that you can get the answers that you need. Dana, sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I know that you were there for the opening in South Africa. Can you just tell us a little bit about your experience there and them opening the country, if you don't mind?
So Dana had to step away.
Oh, I
Had
couldn't
to
see.
go for an appointment.
Did you go with her, Anthony?
I did not go, but I can regale a little bit of her experience.
Okay.
In how she was saying, hold on, how much they were doing to really get a push in South Africa. We did take some video of Mary spoke about how they, were able to get Young Living in South Africa and what that would mean for the people there. I'm not going to pretend to act like I was there to understand it, but I'll have Dana regale her story later, but she said it was phenomenal. That kind of experience. People are super excited to have Young Living in South Africa. So one of the things that we've been pushing is to grow our Africa teams. We have one in Kenya, and South Africa as well, near Johannesburg. So exciting things coming.
Yeah, that's that's I was kind of excited when they opened South Africa, because that's what we're hoping that would happen for Nigeria too. So we're just kind of like really like, it's not us yet, but we're excited because it's, you know, at least it's in Africa. So that was kind of cool.
It's coming. One of the big things is there really needs to be a push. So once Young Living sees where, you know, most of the shipping is going, and sees where there's a larger customer base, they will begin to draw attention there, and things will get easier over time. So the best way to speed that up is everybody just start sharing Young Living. There will be some growing pains in the beginning, as everybody's just getting started, but there are time goes on.
Okay. So thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you so much, Tashina, for like sharing with us and letting us know about the opportunity we have. And you know, I think it's just amazing to me that we have this wonderful opportunity. We can have our oils, our products that we want in our homes. We can earn extra income. We can have financial freedom. And all you had to do was buy one kit. Like, I think that that's amazing, the opportunity that we have with Young Living, and how much wellness and purpose and abundance that we can have. So thank you again, Tashina, for sharing with us. And I just hope that this would inspire all of us to realize the potential and to run with it, and see where this takes us. So thank you again, Tashina. Thank you so much.
No problem. Yeah, I can't wait till this time next year. So I'm hoping I'm gonna be I plan on doing an Africa tour. So, and I have prospects in Nigeria, no members yet, but I will by next year. So you guys get running so I can come do a class in person for you guys.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay, bye guys.